My name is Surface9, and I wanted to make a quick video showing you guys how to use this risk calculator that I made for the Discord group. Now, this is a really great tool for helping you understand the size of the positions that you should be entering for each trade, depending on the amount of risk that you're looking to put on each trade, in conjunction with your entry and stop loss points and the amount of leverage that you're using. It's really simple to use. When you look at the calculator, you'll see that there are three main sections. The section over here on the top left is going to be your user inputs. This will be where you input your account balance, the amount of risk that you're looking to put on each trade, the trade parameters such as the asset that you're trading and the direction of your trade, whether long or short, also the entry and stop loss points, and the amount of leverage that you're using. The section on the bottom left is going to be your position size, and this will be automatically calculated depending on the inputs that you put up here at the top left. Over on the right, these are going to be some different metrics that are calculated that are needed to determine the position size. So you will never need to edit anything over here on the right as well as on the bottom left. So you'll never need to edit anything in these sections. So let's just go through this one by one. First thing you'll want to do is input your account balance. So for this example, we're going to be using a 20 Bitcoin account balance. You can also change this to Ethereum or USDT. This will automatically calculate your position size, your account value over here on the right. So if we have a 20 Bitcoin account, that imputes a value of around $336,000 according to the current price of Bitcoin. Say if we change this to Ethereum, then our account value would be 25,000, and USDT, 20 USDT would be $20. Next, you would be wanting to put in right here the amount of risk that you're looking to take on each trade, whether it be 1% or 2% or 3% of your account. You can also go over 3%, but just know that if you do, it will change the background color to red, as it's generally understood that 1 to 3% is an acceptable amount of risk as a day trader. So you can go over 3%, but just know that it will change the background color to red. Next, you will input your trade parameters. We have Bitcoin in our account, so we'll be trading Bitcoin perpetual. And for this trade example, we are going to be looking to go long down here, potentially, at the golden pocket with a stop loss underneath the daily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click the position. I'm going to copy and paste my entry and stop loss into the calculator. And next, what you want to do is take note of this box right here, which is minimum leverage. So what this means is that you would need to use at least 2x leverage in order to achieve a 1% risk by the time the stop losses hit after you enter at 16,741. So it needs to be at least 2. So let's say if I take the leverage down to 1x, it would be telling me that I would need to enter 180% of my account in order to reach that 1% risk. which is obviously not possible to enter over 100% of your account. So I'm going to change this up to 10. And now it's telling me that I would need to enter 18% of my account on 10x leverage in order to lose 1% of my total account by the time my stop loss is hit. It will also calculate this into the amount of margin that you're putting on your trade. So I have 20 Bitcoin. 18% of 20 Bitcoin is 3.6 Bitcoin. Underneath it, it will tell you your trade size, which accounts for leverage. So 3.6 Bitcoin times 10 equals 36 Bitcoin. And 36 Bitcoin currently holds a value of around $600,000. So over here on the right, we already talked about the account value, which is automatically calculated. The risk will show you the amount of risk that you're taking on each trade. So 1% of 20 Bitcoin is 0.2 Bitcoin, which is a value of around $3,300. So as you change this to 2%, you see that it will go up according to your risk parameters. The trade asset price is going to be the current price of the asset that you're trading. So right now we're trading Bitcoin. If we change that to Ethereum, then it would change to the Ethereum price. But this is just needed right here in order to calculate this position size. The stop loss amount, this will be the distance from your entry point to your stop loss. And this would be the percent of your stop loss. So this is a 0.55% stop loss. And that is pretty much it. It's very simple to use, but it will again help you understand how large of a position you should be entering in order to achieve your desired risk. Now, I want to show you guys something really cool that took me a long time to figure out. So we're going to take an example of a short trade that happened earlier today. This was a swing failure pattern that happened today. And I'll just kind of scroll back to show you. So right here at the high, Bitcoin came up and swing failure pattern the high right before FOMC and turned into a pretty good move. Now, I want to show you the power of having a very tight stop loss. So let's say that we wanted to take this short, which I did. In order to take a swing failure pattern short, you have a very defined stop loss, which is just over the high. And so if we enter as price is coming back through the swing failure pattern point and we set our stop loss above the high, it gives us a very, very tight stop loss. And so let me just take this real quick. We're going to change this to short, put our entry point and our stop loss. And it's telling me that I need a minimum leverage of 31x. So I'm just going to change this to 50x. Now, check this out. Let's take this back down to 1%. So if I wanted to risk 1% of my account, actually I'm going to take this back down to 25 now because we've reduced the risk. If I wanted to risk 1% of my account on 25x leverage, I could have used 61% of my account on 25x leverage, which would have given me a value of a trade of $5.2 million when my account value is only $336,000. But I'm still only risking 1%. And so when you start to understand the power of having a tight stop loss, you start to realize how you can be using leverage to your advantage as a tool to get very large trades while still only risking a very small amount. So it's very powerful to understand that. I just wanted to take a second to bring that to everyone's attention if you didn't already know it. It took me a while. So that's pretty much it. I hope it helps you as much as it has me. If you have any questions whatsoever about how to use it, please feel free to reach out to me in the Discord. My username is Surface9. And in order to get this calculator for yourself, Jay is going to upload 2 files into his channel, one of which will be an ODS file and the other is an XLS file. The XLS file will be used for importing into Microsoft Excel, and the ODS file will be used for importing into Google Sheets. So you want to go to Google Sheets and open up a new spreadsheet. After that, you want to go to Import, Upload, and drag the ODS file into the upload box. Make sure Replace Spreadsheet is selected and click Import Data. And there you go. Voila, you have your very own risk calculator. Hope it helps. Thanks, guys.